My Local News' staff, both past and present, long-term clients and notable local figures all came together at the Artichoke pub in Croxley last Friday to celebrate the publication's 2000th edition.
I do stand in front of you today a very proud man. Rewinding sort of 16 years when I was sort of working under my stairs on my laptop, putting the finishing touches to the first edition of My News, I never thought I'd even begin to be here today. I wanted the magazine to showcase the good, the bad and the ugly, and to give advertisers a proper platform with an engaged readership and stories with a true hyperlocal feel. So the first issue is something I look back on with some fondness. It was rough around the edges, a bit like myself, but that first issue laid the foundation for what is now an established publication. Luckily, I wasn't the only one who enjoyed that edition. In fact, it was the community's exceptional feedback that inspired me to do it all over again the following month. Now, 2,000 issues later, I'm extremely proud of what My Local News empire has become. In 16 years, we've risen to 17 monthly titles. We print over 100,000 copies every month. We have donated over £100,000 to local charities. We help nearly 1,000 businesses reach a local audience every month. We have a dedicated, loyal readership of over 250,000 people.
Dean Russell, the MP for Watford, had some kind words to share about the My Local News team.
It's not usual that you'll find an MP wanting to speak positively about journalists, but I think that says a lot about Nick and about the team, because what I found over the past 2 years as a Member of Parliament is that actually what comes through in My Local News, in all of the editions, is an absolute passion for our community. What came through during the COVID pandemic was that actually people were leaning on the news from My Local News and from Nick's team to find out what was going on in their area. And it was positive news. It was about things that will make a difference, but hearing about the community, hearing about neighbours helping strangers and neighbours helping neighbours. And that was a beautiful thing to see. And in my world, when I was seeing a lot of awful news coming through, and many of us were reading other news which was quite, at times, dark and quite difficult, actually My Local News and the team shone a light on the positive stuff that people were doing. Huge thank you to Nick and the team for the 2000th edition. May many more thousand come. Yay! And I'd just like to say thank you to you all. A big round of applause.
Jake Levison, My Local News.